What's up, beautiful people? This is Mike from iGetsWell and I hope you are having an amazing day. I received the new firmware update on my LG OLED C1 and also on the LG OLED G1, which actually fixes the issue with the Blu-ray players connected to the LG OLED C1 and G1. It basically has to do with the HDCP 2.2 and 2.3, which is responsible for the copy protection. So if you have issues with that, you won't be able to play the disc because the system will think that you are trying to copy that disc and recording it through some kind of fishy software. So what's gonna happen now, I'm gonna show you what update we have on the TV. This is the LG OLED C1, 48-inch right in front of you, connected with the PlayStation and PC. I don't have Xbox connected to this, it's in my media room. So I'm gonna go in the support section, and you can see in the software update, I'm running the latest software version, which is the 03.20.80. And this is the latest one available. So if I click on check for updates, there are no software updates available. So this came as of November 21st, 2021, just about last night. And it fixed the issue with the HDCP 2.2, 2.3. So I'm gonna show you now in the PlayStation what it actually shows. All right, so when we are in the PlayStation screen, we're gonna go to the settings. In the settings, we're gonna go down to the screen and video. And we're gonna go to the video output information. You can see that we have the HDCP 2.3 validated and we can do HDR up to 120 Hertz and everything is looking fine. For HDR, for SDR, it can do up to 120 Hertz. Now we're gonna do one thing to test like whether we're gonna get the HDR output when we are playing the Blu-ray disc, if we get anything or not. So we're gonna do that right now. Alright guys, so I have this movie right here, Interstellar, and it's in the 4K HDR, 4K Blu-ray disc. So I'm gonna put it right there in the PlayStation and you're gonna see if we get the HDR output and the Blu-ray disc gets validated or not. So let's try that. Okay, so the disc is right there in the system and it's loading. Okay, so we have the Interstellar 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray loaded and we're gonna go and play. I'm not gonna play the movie, but I'm just gonna play just the beginning, so just to see until we see the HDR popping out and the disc plays smoothly and perfectly fine. So we're gonna press the play button right here. I'm gonna lower my ISO so you can see what actually I'm seeing on the screen because it's super bright. Let's do this. And you can see the HDR pop up right there and seems to be loading. And then I have this button guide because it's been a while that I haven't played a disc on the PlayStation 5. I usually watch my movies in the media room where I have the dedicated 4K Blu-ray player. And yes, so movie is started and is playing, so everything seems to be working totally fine. I'm gonna pause this right here before I hit a copyright strike or anything, so let's just go and pause this right here. So it's not letting me pause, at least until it passes the opening. Okay, now playing the disc. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. And here we're back on the main screen. So Blu-ray disc seems to be working fine now on the PlayStation 5 and HDR is working. So it should be doing the same with the 4K Blu-ray players. Now it can validate because we have the HDCP up to 2.3. And now we're gonna do one thing that shows you the HDMI diagnostics menu where you can actually see the HDCP status. So we're gonna test that now on the LG OLED C1. Alright guys, so we're gonna press this button right here, the wheel button on the C1, and we're gonna go to the HDMI diagnostics menu and we're gonna keep holding it and go to the general and we're gonna head down to channels. And at the channel tuning, you wanna press the number 1 button and you have to spam it like a couple of times. So there you go. Now I'm gonna take the phone out of the tripod and go closer and show you what's going on. All right. So you can see all the TV model information, the RAM size of the LG OLED C1, and also the firmware update that I'm running. And if you come at the bottom right here, you will see the HDMI status right here. It says the HDMI. So we're gonna hit more on this. And as soon as you do that, you see that HDCP 2.2 and it authenticated. So this is how you can tell it is working totally fine, and we have the HDR10 pushing out. And that's all from this video, guys. I'll see you in another one. Until then, peace out, and make sure to hit a like on this video and subscribe to the channel because that's gonna help me a lot. I'll see you in another one. Until then, peace out.